What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is why do Americans not celebrate Pancake Day? Today's Pancake Day.
We've had pancakes.
We've had pancakes. What did you have in your pancakes?
Lemon and sugar.
Yeah, you had lemon and sugar. I had 2 with sugar, 2 with gravy, which I will add that is not very, as common. It's lovely, like Yorkshire puddings, but you don't have that, do you? You don't have gravy.
That's not typical British. Typical British is lemon and sugar.
Yeah, it's normally a sweet thing, but making it savoury is gorgeous. It is.
No, you're wrong.
Let us know if you've ever had pancakes and gravy. If you've ever had a Yorkshire pudding, it's the exact same mixture.
Yeah, but it's...
And we're talking about the thin, flat pancakes, not your American pancakes. There is a difference.
They're like crepes.
Yeah, crepes. There you go. That's the way to describe it. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. We'd seriously appreciate it. We're checking out Lost in a Pond 2 days in a row, but it's dropped a Pancake Day video. So we can't not, can we? So we got to do it. So yeah, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Check out Launchpad after this video. Are you ready to find out why you legends are missing out on Pancake Day? Let's go.
So what do? We're making English-style pancake. I've never done it. I've always relied on my mum.
I've made crepes before. It's basically the
I
same
made them
thing.
today.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's good. I feel fantastic about this. Is it going to be me that's doing the majority of the work?
I don't know. It depends on how I feel.
All right, cool. Well, let's get underway. Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to pancakes.
Is that an American thing to have a flour jar?
I think that's a personal preference. My nan had a flour jar.
Did you? I've never seen a flour jar before.
I think your mum has a flour jar.
I've never seen that before.
I think it's...
I've always
Typically,
known...
people that do baking probably do have separate jars for
Probably,
things.
but there is one where it comes where it's got the lid and it comes... The flour comes with the lid and you can put it back on and it's sick.
Yeah, we have that, don't we?
We haven't got that at the moment.
No, but we have that in England.
But we have it in England, yeah. So that's kind of your jar, I guess. But
Yeah, but there are people in the UK that do that.
I'm learning every day. Every day's a school day.
Pancakes. Growing up in Britain, pancakes were like Santa Claus. They'd show up one day a year and almost always get stuck on the ceiling. That might have just been in my house. You see, back home to Mark Shrove Tuesday, us Brits like to indulge in a festivity known as Pancake Day. What do we have to do now? We have to weigh this bowl to make sure
We
that
don't
it's
weigh,
at
we just
zero,
guess.
and then we put something in it.
I
Is that
saw
the
it.
idea?
100 grams of flour.
Which one's the flour? It's probably the one that says flour on
See,
it.
they've got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Do you think there's 100 grams in there?
Probably more.
Probably more than that. Okay. So I have to keep an eye on those numbers and it'll tell me 100 grams. You can tell this isn't a cooking channel. When I was a child, Pancake Day saw me and the family in the kitchen flipping English-style pancakes, which for my fellow Americans are closer to French crepes than to American-style pancakes. And if you think that's interesting, you ain't seen nothing yet, which reminds me, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do that now.
Same here.
Put your pinch of salt in there.
Oh, right. So a pinch. I'm always unclear
Yeah,
as
pinch
to
of
what
salt.
a pinch actually is.
It's a pinch.
Genuinely a pinch, isn't it?
Literally a
Like-
pinch.
Like that. Is that? Can you?
I
even
mean,
see
I
it?
would do a bigger pinch than that.
Bigger
but that's-
pinch.
There we go.
That was a small pinch.
Perfect.
In our house, it was an act of sheer blasphemy if you failed to enhance your pancakes with a few squirts of Jif Lemon, a UK product whose
That was
nearest
after though,
US
weren't it?
equivalent is real lemon.
Yeah.
This is not sponsored. Both are available in the UK and in 1990 became embroiled in a court case in which
I just
Real
use a real
Lemon was
lemon, don't
accused
I?
of
Fresh
copying
lemon.
Jif's signature lemon-shaped bottle. The prosecution's case rested on this in the minds of the British people. The bottle was so iconically linked to Jif that in creating its own, Real Lemon could conceivably boost its sales by passing off its product as the former. Ultimately,
Okay.
Jif won the case and Real
Oh,
Lemon
wow.
can no longer package its product in such a way, at least not in the UK.
It's a great way to package it as
Smell
well,
it,
isn't it?
make sure it's good.
I just love seeing them in the shop.
It's always unclear as to whether it's good or not. You do that.
I think it's fine.
Is that
Fine,
milk?
Okay, great. Because I think milk always smells off.
Carton. Like us.
Yeah, but we have that.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
That carton for us is kind of like an apple juice, orange juice. Our milk is
but
different,
that's a
isn't
Jersey
it?
thing.
Probably a Jersey thing, yeah.
Because yours are in,
But
yours are
in England,
bottles.
it's bottles, isn't it? Different, yeah. No.
We've gone
Jersey's
over.
is
Woo,
just-
should have done the,
Yeah, Jersey's carton, but it's open different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stop, Lawrence.
I think it's perfect.
Good. For many of us, though, Pancake Day would be the only day of the year that we'd consume pancakes at all.
Pretty much,
the rarity of the practice meant two things. that the pancakes I made were truly special and horribly burned. It also meant that when I moved to the United States 15 years ago, I was ill-prepared for two further things. That Pancake Day seemed to not exist on the other side of the pond, and, counterpoint, it seemed to exist every day of the week and was otherwise known as breakfast. Pancakes are a more permanent fixture of the American calendar, and if the many diners that I frequented aren't evidence enough of this, the existence of International House of Pancakes really hammers it home. And yet, for its love of pancakes and commercialised holidays, America largely leaves out the words Pancake Day from its Shrove Tuesday celebrations.
So we have to alternate between the eggs and the oil and the milk.
Put it in? All right, and then we get 3 more, like that.
No, I just whacked all mine in.
Milk.
Oh, we alternate.
All at once.
Yeah, you said. All right. Just a bit, though, not the whole thing.
Right.
This is terrifying. It's only pancakes. Imagine me making a gourmet meal. So today's big question is this: why don't Americans celebrate Pancake Day? Well, the simple answer is they do, sort of. First of all, International House of Pancakes celebrates what it calls National Pancake Day, which feels a bit redundant, to be honest. It's like earlier this week when the Pleasure Chest covered all of its windows in Valentine's hearts. I only noticed that on the way to Aldi. But IHOP's National Pancake Day was inspired not so much by the UK version, but in honour of something called Fat Tuesday. And this is something that I hadn't heard of until I moved to America, or at least I thought I hadn't. What I didn't know initially is that Fat Tuesday is the English translation of its more well-known French pseudonym, Mardi Gras. When I lived in England, everything that I knew about Mardi Gras, I learned from MTV. I knew that it was especially celebrated in New Orleans and involved copious amounts of alcohol and admirable levels of nudity. But I didn't know that Mardi Gras and the UK's Pancake Day are not only celebrated on the same exact day, but are two sides of the same coin.
Wow, what's happening now?
Get an egg. Oh, they're that way. Can't get the eggs. Got the eggs. There we go. Shouldn't have done that. Unprofessional. All right, we're married. What are you going to do?
We are, that's true.
So I've got 1 egg. I'm assuming you want me to crack that.
Yeah. I absolutely hated that, and I hope you don't get any shell in it.
I didn't
what an awful way. Did you see how he cut the egg? Oh, it's such an awful way. He's definitely got shell in that.
I can't comment though.
You do bang, one-hander, pop it open.
Yeah, but you don't always do that, and then you get shell, and then you're like an idiot.
Yeah, but sometimes it comes off. It's worth it for the times it does come off and it's sick.
Like it, but look at that. Didn't you think that was a glorious drop?
Ooh, all right, more milk.
More milk, right?
I just whacked them all in.
A little bit.
All right, some more oil.
So oil. She's done another face.
I can't help it.
You live with me 24/7. There you go.
It's been a really long day, and now I'm making pancakes at like 8 p.m. So
it's not 8 p.m. You think it's night time? Yeah, there's a window there.
Now another egg?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just do another egg. Why not? This is a party.
Don't do it on that.
Don't do it on that. Where am I doing it? You're doing it. Look at that. Just
She's so on it. He's so
I am the
annoying
worst
in the kitchen.
egg cracker since Humpty Dumpty.
There's not even anything on the table. Do you see this?
How do you do that? Unbelievable. Basically, Mardi Gras, like Pancake Day, is the final day of gorging before the fasting period of Lent. On my Patreon secret live stream earlier this week, some of my patrons alerted me to a couple of other similar traditions in the United States.
Okay.
Here in Chicago and other parts of the Midwest, it's customary to eat the Polish donut Pancake. Whereas in parts of Pennsylvania, the food of choice is another donut by the name of Forstnach, a product of Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine that I'm almost certainly mispronouncing. And in speaking to my patrons, it seems that some Americans do in fact eat pancakes. So to say that Americans don't celebrate Pancake Day would in some ways be a lie. It just goes by a different name and a considerably more varied menu.
Putting oil in the pan.
Let's see how these turn out.
Have a little spoon.
Okay, good
She
start.
seems okay at this.
This is a crepe, ladies and gentlemen.
I was waiting for a flip though.
Basically.
We need to see the
Hey,
flip.
it's your turn.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Now we go.
What's he doing?
Oh, what's he doing?
I don't think you can hear us because the music is so loud, so I'm just going to turn that down. But Lawrence, man, what are you doing?
I'm not keen.
Thing is, I don't think he's doing it for the camera either.
Oh, get in there, get in. There you go. That was actually a really nice slide.
I bet they didn't see any of that because your pan is to the camera.
Oh dear.
Anyway, here it
He
is.
gave it a go. A bit raw, but
Oh
he
my
gave it a go.
How much sugar?
So now we get to taste them.
I'm so hungry.
Happy Pancake Day, I suppose. Should say about this one, typically what we do in England is put sugar on it, but I don't eat sugar anymore, so we put some sugar-free powdered monk fruit sweetener.
Oh, so that's why you put so much on.
That is the
Fair
taste
enough.
of my childhood. I was a little afraid I put too much lemon on it, but it's about right.
So good.
That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have plans for Shrove Tuesday.
I want to go make more.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 left to be fair, which I think I'm having for lunch tomorrow. We nailed it. Hopefully, let us know if you did it Pancake Day. If not, let us know what you had for dinner. Be interesting. You may not have had dinner yet.
No.
You may have had dinner yet. Let us know in the comments below. Shout out to Lawrence. I think the pancakes worked out well.
Yeah.
I think he was playing up for the camera a little bit. Surely he can't be that bad at putting a pancake in.
Then if his mum's done it his whole life.
Very
he was
true.
in England and he didn't do anything.
Yeah, but I smashed it today, didn't I?
Yeah, but you've
And
been
I-
doing it for a few years.
Yeah.
You didn't smash it last year.
Smash the like button, guys. Fast subscribe and what should we do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.